The Hawkesbury River flows from the feet of the Blue Mountains near Penrith, 120 kilometres east to the open waters of Broken Bay. And my journey along its course has brought me a long way downstream, past the iconic bridges of Mooney Mooney and into the lower Hawkesbury. For thousands of years before European settlement, the Aboriginal people who called this part of the river home moved along its bushlands and tended its shores. And to this day, the stories of their lives can be seen dotted along the river. So we're getting to the mouth of the river system now, but this is the part that's the most precious and special to me because I grew up exploring these waterways and I thought I was really familiar with them until today when I found out that this area has the highest concentration of Indigenous sites anywhere in the country. And the best way to see them is to come out on the waterway here with the team from Sydney OutBack. Akuna Bay in the Ku-ring-gai Chase National Park is only 45 minutes north of downtown Sydney. I guess coming here, it's like almost looking back into history.
Well, it is a time capsule of what Sydney Harbour looked like prior to the European settlement. We have the same geology, the same trees, the same plant life.
After learning that these cliff lines were filled with age-old Aboriginal art sites, Paul Pickering formed Sydney Outback Tours and spent 12 months working with the elders of the Ku-ring-gai tribe, the traditional custodians, to establish this very unique tour of their country.
And here for me is one of my most favourite parts of the park. Here we see this amazing weathered sandstone formation, and hidden amongst it are these 3 hand stencils made centuries ago by the traditional custodians of the area. It would have signified to them that this was a safe part of the waterway for them to live and interact with their environment.
These well-camouflaged sites are somewhere between 800 and 1,000 years old. And the few that we are seeing today are just a mere handful of the 2,000 sites dotted all around the Ku-ring-gai Chase National Park. Only 35 kilometres from Sydney's 4.5 million people, these truly timeless landscapes have enormous significance to the Ku-ring-gai tribe. And we're going to a very special spiritual site now, and so he's put some ochre on my face so that we can pay respects to the ancestors. The Ku-ring-gai elders have asked that this location remain a secret because it's still a place where young Indigenous people come to learn about their culture and the mighty river that runs through its heart. Sometimes you come to a place and you just feel really humbled and you can sort of sink into it and get a sense of it and it moves you. And this is one of those places. A little window into tens of thousands of years of our country's history.